ninjas? It's your boy Naptown Ninja AJ. We out here on location, fucking in Kokomo at Front Row Live. You know I got Peter Ninja with me.
What up? Man, you see how we do? We got state-of-the-art shit tonight. We got a fucking bar table. We got lights and shit. But
more importantly, bar table.
Yeah, we do
got a whole bar.
But more importantly, we got motherfucking King Crisis behind the camera.
What's up, ninjas?
Fuck, man, he's been gone on a spiritual journey. Pussy whipped. But, you know, that's another story. Anyway, man, we're fucking here in Kokomo at Front Row Live, man. We're chilling with the homie K-Dabber. What's up, man?
What's up? Thank y'all for having me, man. I greatly appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for coming on the channel, man. We appreciate it.
Got my hype man Kinetic with me. Everywhere I go, he goes. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all watching out there, I'm sitting down. I'm short, but I ain't this fucking short.
Yeah, fuck it. Anyway, man, I want to jump right into it. First off, where are you from?
From New Hampshire, man. The fucking sticks of nowhere.
Sticks in nowhere? So what's the music scene like out there? Me. I am the music scene.
I am legit. And I'm not saying that to be egotistical, and for anyone in New Hampshire watching this, talking shit, put your numbers up against mine. You know what I mean? So it's like we started out, there was literally no scene. There was literally nothing. So we had to book this from the ground up and like bring artists out and create that culture. And now from, you know, so many years later, like New Hampshire's finally put us on their back. So 603, man, I got that tatted on for life, man. That's what I truly represent, is maybe the man I am today.
That's awesome. So
we rep our city hard in the motherfucker and shit too.
So how long have you been perfecting your art?
Shit, man, like going on 11 years.
Nice. And obviously we're not in fucking New Hampshire, so
we're in Kokomo, Indiana. Ooh yeah.
With the fucking wrestling ring behind us, by the way, for the inspiration.
That's what just happened. Was the spirit of the Macho Man has entered him. Because we walked in here and seen this dope ass ring, which we'll get to that shit later.
Yeah, couple whiskey in the big time.
You're not gonna miss out.
Macho Man.
Cool, man. So let's go into a little bit about your music, man. What kind of style? Which I mean, I know a lot of people say they have their own style. Yeah. But what kind of style do you feel like you bring to the table, you know, and what kind of like motivated you to go towards that?
It's just fucking really diverse hip hop, man. You know what I mean? Like we can do metal or we can do hip hop. The latest record, the Robbie Complex, that you can cop on iTunes, Google Play, or kdabber.com. Man, it's more of a hip hop hard body product, man. I stand behind that motherfucker 110%. We got Lexa Hexmaster up on there. Frankenstein video should be dropping soon, depending when this video is. It's already out. You know what I mean? And you know, basically, Rotten Robbie, you know, my name's K-Dabber. Rotten Robbie is almost like my alter ego, you know what I mean? That dude that gets fucked up after shows, starts rolling through bitches and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So basically, I am everything your mother ever warned you about. And I'll give you the time of your life. It's like a roller coaster. It's gonna come hard and fast, and when it's all said and done, you wonder what the fuck happened to you. You know what I mean?
Well said. Well said.
We'll probably, we may or may not meet that motherfucker later. If he's in the building and shit, we go, hey, fucking smoke a blunt with him or something. You never know.
Rob Robbie will be in the building tonight.
I think Ron Robbie's at the door right now. I might want to come in. It's all good, man. But
so you're performing tonight. You're on the tour.
The tour. What is the tour called, man? I've had it in my head.
Path of Destruction.
That's it.
Axe Murder Boys, Lex the Hexmaster, the big homie Scum. You know what it is. We out here rocking it with them, and I give a shout out to Magic Ninja and Scum, man. They've been nothing but really helpful, and the hospitality's been amazing. And shout out to Front Row Live, man. This is the third time I've played this venue. They booked me headline earlier, a little bit last year, and I fucking love it, man. I love this area. Shout out to Dan, man. He's really the big fucking homie. Mike, shout out to him. Shout out to everybody, man. A lot of good fans out here. A lot of good community too, because this community, you know, is a little tough. But when they see us perform and they meet us, once you win them over, they're your fans. And not even fans, fuck fans, man. I hate the term fans. They're your friends for life. You know what I mean? I meet these people and it's just so fucking kosher, because this area, this Midwest area, you don't meet really down motherfuckers like this in many places of the country.
Hell yeah. I fucking go with everything he said. Shout out to Mike. Fucking mad love to Front Row Live. We wouldn't be here with this dope ass set that we have here today if it wasn't for them. We fuck with them. Shit, what up Ninja approval on that bitch, right?
For sure. So this is your most recent album that you've dropped.
It's been out 3 weeks. Robbie Complex. I swear, God is my motherfucking witness. This is the dopest fucking product, not only I've ever done, but it's actually the first product I can actually say that I've produced that is not only competitive with the market, but I think exceeds the market, man. You know what I mean? As a business, as a rapper, you know what I mean? You kind of see where everyone's in. I got my own fucking lane right now. You know what I'm saying? You were saying earlier, everyone has their own sound. I mean, I ain't gonna, whatever, listen to it. And I swear to God, it's its own sound. I got my own unique voice. You know what I mean? Kinetics fucking laced all over that fucking record. You know what I mean? Trauma Unit's my label, man, and we're pushing this motherfucker to the next level. And once I formed Trauma Unit, my career is basically fourfolded. You know what I mean? Like, it's really, Trauma Unit's only been in business for about 3 months. And once we finally got the team behind us and everyone's pushing us to the top, man, I swear, as God is my witness, this is the most, it's like a fucking religious experience. It's like I've met God. And God is looking after us, and I can't thank you, man, because for you independent artists out there, you probably know what it's like. You don't ever know if it's gonna, you kind of have that doubt. Is this gonna pop? Is it not? You'll have highs, you'll have lows. And right now, we're on a fucking high, man. I'm riding this fucking high till it's all said and done, man, because I ain't going back to no fucking 9 to 5. It just ain't happening. This is it. This is my life, and my team right here. This man, me and him have been up and down this road more miles than I can even fucking count.
That's good. So we talked about, we mentioned that we're here on the Path of Destruction tour. How did that happen? How did that come together?
Well, I did the 4-5 tour earlier last year with Scum and Liquid Assassin. Shout out to Liquid, he's a homie too. And made a lot of connections through that. And then I brought them out east for a 4-5 run on the East Coast. You know what I mean? So that was definitely dope. And Scum's a homie, man. I ain't got nothing but love for him. So when the opening popped up for this tour, I was the first one he called. He said, "I want you on this tour." All that. We trust you. And I think another thing is not only for artists, but in life, your word. If your word ain't worth shit, you ain't gonna get anywhere. You know what I mean? Because if no one really respects you, they're gonna pass you over every time. So it's like, if I say I'm gonna do something, I fucking do it, and I find a way to do it. Even if in the back of my head I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off. You know what I'm saying? I always, you know what I'm saying? I find a way, man. Kinetic can probably vouch for that too. Man, I've got some more situations that I can count where I looked at him, I said, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it.
If you see the way that our truck is packed right now, you would understand.
So, speaking of Kinetic,
shout out to Lungs too. I don't want to miss him on this.
So where do you come into all of this?
Man, I've been at every show with the exception of 3 in the last 8 years. I've been on the road with K-Daver for, the better part of my adult life. You know what I'm saying?
He had aspirations in life, and
I had aspirations in life, and this motherfucker came in talking about one team, one dream. Like, I'm gonna sign you to my record label. He didn't tell me I wasn't gonna get paid.
I'm the Charlie Manson of rap.
He said, "Fuck, I was going to be a veterinarian, man."
No, don't lie.
I was in college, but I dropped out. I have a crack addiction. No, I'm fucking around. No, seriously though, I've been on the road with this man for years. This is my best friend, man. It's my brother right here. You know what I'm saying? We've been out to California 2-3 times. We've been
Texas,
everywhere,
fucking Ohio, Washington. It's all that, man.
And you got a few people signed to your label that's rocking with you.
Yeah,
Because
man.
Right now we only got one on the camera, but we got more for you later. So
I want to shout out the whole fucking label, man. We got Casket the Monster. That's basically my right-hand man as far as the business is concerned. And, I fell in a pretty dark time in my life this past fall. You know what I mean? I'm not going to really get into what it is, what the fuck it is, but, I didn't really know where I was going. I was too fucking focused on bullshit. You know what I mean? So for all you out there, this Rotten Robbie's comeback persona, that is me, but at the end of the day, I am a very motivational person. I try to be positive, so it's like, for all y'all out there, man, it's like, wherever your focus goes, that's what's gonna happen. So if you focus on negative shit's gonna happen. It's like a car, you're gonna steer, you know what I mean? The car can go whatever way, but it's gonna go where you steer it. So, he helped me through, man. He helped book he basically manhandled the release party for the Rotten Robbie Complex. And, we packed that motherfucking club in New Hampshire. We packed that motherfucking club in New Hampshire, man. It's like, it's all good. So shout out to Casket the Monster. We got fucking Killer Intellect on the label, obviously Kinetic, Ironclad. We got Killer Intellect, Louis Cypher, Scaro. Louis Cypher and Killer Intellect also a group called Half the Syndicate. They're working on a project right now. Dude, Killer Intellect, man, he's one of the more underrated fucking MCs in the game.
If you haven't checked him out, check out Killer Intellect.
He's on Victim, track 8 on the Robbie Complex. Check that. We got the video out, YouTube, Facebook. And for all y'all out there, man, I'm on the YouTubes and all that shit, the like page of K-Daver. If you hit me up on K-Daver Thompson, that's my personal page. Facebook is a fucking literal clusterfuck. So what happens is if you like my page, like I got like 3,000 likes, whatever the fuck it is. Only like a few people see it because the like page is so bullshit. So if you hit me up on
agree with that.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
Our page doesn't. Our What Up Ninja page doesn't represent half of what we do on.
I don't even go live on that shit anymore because I used to.
We just
but
like
it didn't
post
even get the
names and shit
audience
on
that
there.
I get
Or
on
like
my
if
own
somebody
shit.
like say you fucking sent me a flyer and you got a show in fucking wherever the fuck, Wisconsin, then I would take that and put it on our What Up Ninja page and share it, which that's what that's for. But I'm telling you, the traffic that generates from a fan page, man, is like nothing compared to the actual numbers.
Because they make you want to pay for every post. It's like,
Yeah, man.
Fuck. I already worked my ass off to get these supporters. Why the fuck do I gotta pay? Man, fuck all you. You know what I'm saying? You should be paying me to get traffic to your fucking website. What kind of bullshit is that, man? So maybe up at Kate Aver Thompson, that's my personal page, man, and you know what I mean? More traction, you know. I motivate you on Monday and I sodomize you on Saturday. I am the bipolar motherfucker that'll make you come to life and bring you down at the same time. And when it's all said and done, you'll be relieved and you'll be thankful to be living.
So that being said, I think Be the Ninja's ready for something. Like, I don't even think you need to ask it, but you're gonna ask it anyway because you always fucking ask it.
Okay.
But I don't even think, based on the intro to this video, that you really need to ask it.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, I can't even not ask the question, and
So go ahead and ask the motherfucker.
does K Daver fuck with wrestling?
K Daver is a fucking old school wrestling fan, man. I'm talking fucking 80s, early 90s, mid 90s, or late 90s. We're got the Attitude Era, man. I still pop it on from time to time, but I don't know about y'all, man. I'm not trying to like shit on nobody. Go get your money. But when you only have one dog in town, there's no competition. So like, what's popping now on the WWE? I hate, man. I watch it from time to time, but it's just not the same from like the 90s when these motherfuckers were strung out on the road 300 days, banged down on coke, raw dog and hookers. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And that's what K Daver is. Banged down on cocaine and fucking hookers. For only $20, because I'm a fucking unsigned artist
So
and I
let's-
can't afford you goddamn 200 a night, motherfuckers.
Well, let's go back to the
This
90s.
message.
Yeah, sure.
We do not condone it, but we do endorse it.
So let's go back to the 90s that you were just talking about.
Okay.
It's Monday night. You getting ready for Raw to come on.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you super hype that is about to come and fucking come through the curtain and shit? Who you hype as most?
What am I hype about, man? Ah, fuck, man. It really depends, but I'm probably in the fucking minority right here. Shawn Michaels and DX, man. Like, I'm selling it.
I love this guy. See, I knew there was a reason that we did this interview. You see that look on, get the look on Brandon's face right now, because that's a Bret Hart fan through and through, and he's fucking pissed right
We'll
now.
give him a fucking screwdriver over there. Fuck him. We'll kick him out of his own fucking company.
And shit.
No, but fucking me and this dude right here, we're like Generation X, man. Like, for real. Well, I am. He kind of watches over.
I like Triple H.
We are the angry Harry Potter and the pissed off Steve Urkel.
Fucking A, right.
Hell yeah. All
How about
right.
you? Who are you rooting for?
Dude, that's exactly what
Yeah, he had a fucking, you know when like Shawn Michaels was like at his prime? He had all the posters, dude. Like this dude, you walk into his room, it was nothing but Shawn.
Bust that out for you. DX forever, man. Hold up. See?
There you go.
We didn't get it on camera though.
Bro, I shed a tear when Undertaker retired, Sean. Man, I was watching that match and it was just like, nah, he gonna kick out, he gonna kick out.
You know how like when you were,
Kick out.
you know when you were like a teenager and you had like pictures of like models and cars and
I
like
didn't
it was
know
just
that.
it was just him and Shawn. It was just that's all you saw was Shawn Michaels posters.
All I hear about is how fucking Sean knew the whole time and Sean was behind the whole screw job. This motherfucker.
He fucking did know that
See,
line, son of a
this
bitch.
motherfucker said it was all Sean's fault. Fuck you and fuck Bret Hart. And Bret Hart, if you watch this shit, what's up with the interview? But I don't mean that. I don't mean to fuck you.
That's just what it is.
All right, my son has a question.
Fuck you, man.
I flip it up. Man, whatever, man. Fuck you, man.
90s wrestling, Mr.
Fuck the
Perfect.
sharpshooter.
Attitude Era is my favorite era. For sure.
Yeah, we brought this shit back Monday night. This past Monday was pretty dope. We ain't gonna talk about that because they ain't giving us no money. They ain't giving us no money, so fuck
So
that.
what? Maybe we can get a free month.
Vince, if you are listening, I will perform at WrestleMania for fucking free, other than a couple
Me too.
plane tickets
Me too.
and buffet, and I just gotta see Stephanie's titties once. That's all I'm asking.
I don't need none of that.
That's
You
all
just
I'm
tell
asking
me
for.
that I'm in a
And
match.
Paul, if you get jealous of me looking at Stephanie's titties, shut the fuck up. You go home to it every fucking night. I just want to get a fucking glimpse. Stop being fucking greedy, goddammit. I know where you live.
All right. So my son has a question. We flip it up back and forth. Sometimes I ask my daughter shit. Sometimes I ask my son shit. My son shit tonight. What's your favorite cartoon of all time?
Oh shit, that's a tough one, man.
I see that. Those are the ones.
These are
that
tough
get
ones.
everybody. Those are the hard questions.
Right. Like, damn, what kind of cereal do I like?
Fuck, man. I might have to go old school Ren and Stimpy, man. Get
Hell
over it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid idiot!
Maybe old school Beavis and Butthead too. You know, it's kind of a mix. I was like that weird kid. You know what I'm saying? Because I had no parents. I didn't even know my fucking father.
That's how much I like Beavis and Butthead. Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up.
You recognize that?
I grew up with no father, man. My fucking mom didn't really put a handle on me. So I grew up watching cartoons, but around age 5 or 6, I already graduated Beavis and Butthead and all that shit. You know what I mean? Lighting cats on fire in cardboard boxes. So it's like whatever. But you know, it varies.
Damn. They went fucking out of it.
So we don't even know he lost his whole.
I would have to say Beavis.
No, man. So you've been doing this for a long time, man. Like, is there any advice that you would give to maybe the next generation kids that are fucking coming up right now that are like, you know, no, obviously not the ones that are writing like the mumble rap shit. We're talking about like the kids that are about to bring in the next generation of music.
Yeah, man. I'd basically say whatever you feel in your core, seriously go for and stick to that. Don't let anybody sway your opinion. Whatever you want to do it, because making it in this business is a needle in a haystack. So it's like if you know what I mean, you can do. It don't matter. So music and this. If you want to make music you don't like or work at a job you don't like, you can fail at what you don't like. So why won't you try for what you love and do everything you fucking love in your core? Because if you don't feel it in your core, you're not going to put the same effort behind it. And that being said, man, on top of that, if you're not willing to give your life for this, and I truly mean this, if you're not willing to give your life, sacrifice your family, eat fucking ramen noodles when your fucking friends are eating steaks, stay in your fucking studio and working on your art and your craft when your friends are out clubbing and going to the bar, you know what I mean, going out doing whatever. If you're not willing to sacrifice your fucking life, then give up, because the next man is. Because I tell you this right now, I've sacrificed my fucking life. I didn't come from a rich family. I didn't come from a rich father. I have no fucking backing. Every backing I have, I fucking work for. My mic, I have a pretty nice mic, man, but I slept on a motherfucking car working at a Walmart when I was 19. You know what I mean?
That's the truth.
Saving up money to get that motherfucking microphone. Everything from this point forward, man, I've worked for. So it's like, if you ain't willing to sacrifice your life for your dream, then give up, man, because there's 1,000, being a rapper, there's 1,000 people behind you that want your spot. The same motherfucker waving to you up here is flipping you off behind the table. You know what I mean? Everyone's just trying, it's like a crap bucket. Everyone's just trying to get to the next spot. So, you know what I mean? You need to really understand what you're getting involved with, man. You know, people think touring is awesome and all that, which don't get me fucking wrong, it is. I'm fucking so grateful to be here, but at the end of the day, you wake up the next day, you know, a little groggy, you got a fucking 7-hour ride ahead of you, you're stuck in a car with the same motherfuckers you've been stuck in for 40 fucking days, you start rubbing on each other's fucking nerves and all that, but it's like, that's why right now with my team, I'm just so grateful, because it's like, we got each other's back to the fucking end, man. And it's like, you better have a fucking team behind you, you better have a solid game plan, you better study business, read fucking books, man, read business books, read Facebook algorithms, read, you know what I mean, all that shit. You know what I mean, get acclimated with the Snapchats and all these free tools, man. Master these free tools, man. When I first started, that shit wasn't even possible. MySpace just barely started, and in MySpace, everyone's just sending you fucking spam. You know what I mean? Listen to my shit, listen to my shit, listen to my shit. You know what I'm saying? Get out your shit. And don't be afraid to shake a motherfucker's hand, look him in the eye, and tell him your story. Because don't just sit out back thinking you're a fucking rock star, man. You can ask these motherfuckers. I will be in the crowd every night shaking hands and kissing babies. Because at the end of the motherfucking day, nobody is going to believe in you the way you believe in you. So only you can make it fucking happen.
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll.
That's it.
I feel that.
Well said.
Well, fuck me. You got anything else?
I don't.
I don't either.
got
Make sure you fucking check out my man K Davers.
Ryan Robbie Complex, KDaver.com, iTunes, Google Play. Come to the motherfucking show on the Path of Destruction tour with Ex-Murder Boys, Lex the Hexmaster, and the Big Homie Scum. We rocking it with them. We came to party with y'all. We hope you came to party with us. Trauma unit in the building. Run with us or run from us, motherfucker. Look at me for the motherfucking Ryan Robbie Complex headline tour this spring. I want to see all y'all motherfuckers there. Bring your girlfriend out so I can touch her motherfucking titties.
Yeah! Now, do me one more favor, man. Look at the camera and tell them where they can check out the dopest interviews on YouTube.
You can check out the motherfucking dopest interviews on YouTube at What Up Ninja!
I'm B the Ninja.
I'm Naptown Ninja AJ. King Christ is behind the fucking camera and shit.
K Daver, get at him. And that's what's up, ninjas.
Whoop.